So he's this pink ball, and he inhales people, and then shits them out as stars, and takes their power. Looks like a little soldier.
What the fuck?
Okay, hold on. Put it back up. Alright, Caboose. Zoom. Enhance. Analyze.
Penis.
Okay.
What I don't want to picture is like if you're sweating and you sit down on a table, you leave the snail trail.
January 1st, something is coming to HBO Max.
Yeah, Pornhub. Late night taxi drives.
I love Cash Cab.
Hey, what's going on, guys? We live. Hey, we kind of consistent. Welcome back to the what episode is this? Episode 14 of the Straight Faxxx podcast. I am your host for this week. I am JMint34, otherwise known as Junior. On the bottom, I got Grieve Gaming, also known as Matt, and then to my left, All Hope Lost 420, also known as Manny. We are back at it again after a wonderful Thanksgiving break. I don't know if it was wonderful for you guys, but I'm sure I'm right. But yeah, Thanksgiving break, we all back. Kind of getting back into the swing of things before another break before Christmas comes up. Holiday season, here we go.
Caboose says, yes, I'm here. Hold your applause. Love it, Caboose. Good job on the episode. I just saw it.
I give you 2 claps.
I didn't yet.
For the episode.
Dude, that shit was funny as fuck. Another great one.
Just 2 claps?
2 claps.
Oh, shit.
Slow clap. Slow clap.
So speaking of Thanksgiving, y'all work? How's your Thanksgiving weekend? Do y'all do anything? Have a Friendsgiving? Even? Eat with family? What happened?
My only friends are online, so no.
You didn't eat with, like, have a turkey with your grandma or a ham sandwich or something at least?
I didn't eat. Oh! For 6 months, Hoppy.
Hey, it's Liddy McTitty.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta support the boys, you know what I'm saying?
Straight facts.
He said, hold on, let me renew real quick.
But no, we had Thanksgiving, but it wasn't like my whole family, and I didn't really eat.
Damn. Why?
Yeah,
you're feeling sick, right?
Yeah, just my sinuses were fucked, so.
Also, I will say you do sound better. Literally from like an hour ago.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
It still comes and goes, but I tell you, Saturday, I straight up sounded like Mickey Mouse. Like, because my knee, I didn't work Saturday. Because I didn't want the customers to think, oh, he's sick, he's got something. We better not come back in here kind of thing. So I was like, I'm not going to work. But my uncle and my aunt were down, so they helped my grandmother out. But we had my niece, and I was playing with her, and I said something to her straight up sounded like I was trying to do Mickey Mouse. So it was... I was literally talking kind of like this. Almost. Just more raspy.
I really wish I was on. I would have loved to hear that.
Nobody got on that day, and I was on. I was waiting for people to get on. I was like, yeah, nobody's going to hear me at my funniest. This sucks. But yeah, no.
Oh, damn. Well, did your family enjoy it? They have fun at least?
I didn't really talk to them. No.
Oh, damn. He's like, nah, I was just in my room.
No,
damn,
we went out to my sisters, and I just listened to them pick at each other because they were talking about like husbands and wives, and I was like one of the only single people there. So I was like, I'm just gonna
cue sad violin.
I was just trying to stay out of the conversation. So
damn, Well, Hopi, how's was yours? How did yours go? I knew you worked a little bit.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I have an injury. It's better now, but yeah, I
Oh
worked a
yeah.
little bit. Then I went to the doctors. So my Thanksgiving was spent in a hospital room.
Rough.
Fantastic. Yeah. But then
Why
I
did
had
I
Indian
even bring this up? I should just press rewind like it's Forza.
food. Nah, I have a cyst that formed on one of my scars that I have from a previous accident. And it got really bad. It got infected. So it turned into a cyst, of course. And then I went to work and it ruptured. So I was bleeding profusely.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So like I was just doing something and I felt like something leaking and I was like, what the fuck? And I looked down and I was like, my lower torso was just like covered in blood. And I was like, oh, well, I gotta go. I gotta go. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I went, got it opened up, got the disgusting shit that was in it out, and then came home.
Doc,
Yeah.
you didn't even say any of this. Damn.
There's things that I keep to
Well,
myself.
I guess it's I guess normal for you at this point, sadly.
Well, it's not normal,
Yeah.
but this is the worst it's been in a long time. But yeah, it has happened before, but not as bad as this. I still have it covered up, by the way. It hasn't healed up all the way, but it is what it is.
Wow.
The
Speedy
fact
recovery.
that you were talking so calmly about being covered in blood is kind of nerve-wracking to me. It's just like, yeah, it's just another Tuesday. I had blood on me then too. Like, Jesus.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you're okay.
Wow.
Thank you. But I had Indian food. It was delicious.
Hey, Liddy.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
I had butter chicken, samosas, garlic naan, and rice pilaf.
Mm.
And also, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it was some sort of like curry soup. It's from India. I know that it's Indian. And fuck you to
Delicious.
Uber Eats. They charge double the amount in Thanksgiving. Fuck you.
It's sad.
Yeah. So that
I mean,
little shit was like
what, the
$60,
drivers can't
$70.
get time and a half either? What?
Hey, bro, I always tip 25%. I'm in the industry. Like, motherfucker, like, that should be more than enough. Don't
just
tax
be
me.
happy. Just be happy. Uber Eats is actually trying to give him an hourly decent wage. You know, time and a half. Boom, boom.
If you clock into work, you clocked into work. I had to work for a couple hours, but it doesn't matter.
I was still there. I showed up.
I was supposed to work the whole day. I was gonna work the whole day with a cyst on my fucking underarm. So fuck you.
Nah. You could take a couple days and chillax on that. You could, lay down on this side and then ice pack that side. Whatever you have to do.
Yeah, thank you.
You deserve a couple days.
Thanks. It's better now. Yes.
I can't say mine because it's ours. Our Thanksgiving, it was good. Our box, or our work.
Yeah, right. Must be nice.
Fucking bastards.
Hey, Greaves, next Thanksgiving, me and you, baby.
Straight facts.
See, that's a Friendsgiving. There you go. See?
Who said anything about friends?
Oh! Traumatic zoom. Okay. No. Okay. Yeah. Usually my work does a turkey box. So like every year, obviously this year they need to do it, saving money. Catching up from last year. Yeah, they usually do a turkey box. Give you let's say a 15-pound turkey, 18-pound turkey.
Damn.
A set of Hawaiian rolls, the sweet Hawaiian rolls. Like all the fresh fixings for green bean casserole. Like 2 desserts and another side or some shit, like a couple sweet potatoes and some shit. They used to give that to every employee in the shop. This year they didn't do that. They just did a ham box and 2 sides, which was good. It was free ham and 2 sides. So we went to City Market. We got ourselves a turkey, pretty cheap too. She did a little Walmart deal. Is a $3 turkey. Damn. 10-pound $3 turkey. Cash back to Walmart. Took that. I brined my first turkey in years. By myself. For the first time, I should say. The other time was in home ec class, like cooking in school. We brined a turkey for Thanksgiving. I did that, and it came out amazing. Delicious.
Yeah, I saw the video that you sent me in the pictures. Mm-hmm. It looked amazing.
Had By the way,
Caboose used the IRL word ban. We can't use the F word, F-bomb.
For how long?
I'm pretty much guessing the whole stream.
If you say the whole stream?
Yeah. Caboose, can you do us a favor? Can you keep a counter of how many times we F up? 5 minutes. There you go. 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Okay.
Just keep it. Not a timer. Keep a count. Keep a count.
Yeah.
And let's do this. Next week's podcast, whoever has the most F words gets a little punishment.
We got to figure out what the punishment is.
So we're doing it for the rest of the stream, or just
5 minutes?
He said 5 minutes.
The rest of the stream?
Because I feel like I'm not gonna say that word in 5 minutes.
I'm not gonna say that word either. What word are we talking about?
You know, the one he banned.
The stream, then. All right.
Okay. Which word did he ban?
The F word.
It's gonna be rough. Either way,
like 5 minutes is gonna be easy.
I like that Caboose though. The hot pepper. I like that.
We still got the hot chips.
Yeah, that we haven't ate yet. I think
the hot chips.
The one chip challenge shit. Yeah. So we got to do that sometime. We just got milk today, but I don't think we're ready. I'm not prepared for a one chip right now. I got to get mentally prepared.
I'm gonna have to take my medicine. I'm gonna have to make sure I have more heartburn medicine. Milk.
Pepto-Bismol on, ready?
I just gonna need a gallon of water.
Like diarrhea. That's what you gonna get.
I'm gonna get me some Ooh, I almost did it!
See. 5 minutes even. Like
that was. I got excited. I'm sorry. Got him.
Even his wife said that's his favorite word.
And snipe. Got him. Idiot.
Oh man. But now give me some ice cream. I might have to be set.
Same. But yeah,
dude, I'm scared that cat is gonna pee on you. Oh, there it's gone. Okay, never mind.
It's a female. They don't mark like males, and it's fixed anyways. She's fixed.
I had this like weird vision of like the cat just projectile pissing on you.
What was in your dinner? What was in your dinner? What did you eat?
I mean, you have seen like the zoo videos of like tigers doing that on people.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I was just random shit. I was watching Impulsive, which is Logan Paul's like podcast.
Yeah.
And he had one with Mike Tyson, right?
Mike Tyson went on that?
Yes. 8 grams of shrooms live.
He did the podcast?
Yeah, Mike Tyson ate 8 grams of shroom while he was smoking a blunt, talking about licking the toad for hallucinogenic purposes, about like how does it feel like when you die. Like, watch it. It's really, really good. And my man is a thug, bro. He just completely normal. He's just like, yeah, you know, yeah.
Savage.
Like, you can see it in his eyes that he was like messed up.
They slowly get bigger and bigger.
It was just like, oh, bro, it was crazy. He just took like right here, like just 8 grams completely, like not even crushed up into powder, nothing. He was just like
chewed him and swallowed him like a thug, and then picked him out his teeth later.
He kept them on his mouth like throughout for like 30 minutes, and then he was like chewed them and then chucked some water. He just sucked on them for like 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. So
he can get all the effect. Like, the effect is harder.
That's usually what happens after you suck on it for 30 minutes.
It gets harder? I thought it would get softer.
Nope. Proven fact.
Well,
Look it up.
for the first 10 minutes.
That is crazy. I got to see that. I don't know how I didn't catch that. I caught Mike Tyson and Eminem and all that shit, and Mike Tyson on Steve-O's. That shit was good. But
I hate Logan Paul, but his podcast.
Yeah, I mean,
his podcasts are really interesting.
Well, to be honest, I kind of respect Logan Paul more than Jake currently now. But that's just me. I don't know. You know, like the old TikTok meme, maturing is realizing Logan Paul is more mature than Jake.
Big facts. Caboose, I feel that. I still do that.
A mother hubber. He's joining in on that. Okay, I like it.
But he did say he used WTF though.
Oh.
You notice how you said it like WTF and not
That is
the whole
true.
word.
No, that is true. That is true. You know what?
You're welcome,
Fair point.
That counts. That just counts. It counts as like he didn't say it. He didn't say the F-bomb. Anyway, sorry. I got really sidetracked. Continue, Junior.
I mean, sidetracks is what we're here for.
It was just so crazy to like watch like a guy that I idolized just like
why do I have a point? No, it's not a point for me. I didn't say nothing. It was Junior.
Yeah, it was Junior. It doesn't count, Caboose. You're good. You're good. You abbreviated it. You didn't say the whole.
Yeah, you're good. You're Junior's the only one with the point.
Yeah, Junior.
Replay. You can go back. It's even like
that was.
Yeah, no, I get it though. Watching like someone you kind of grew up watching, or like watching old videos of, or even grew up actually watching, and then all of a sudden you just see him drunk or plastered, or just doing drugs on cam, and you're like, you don't are you supposed to do that? Like, almost.
he was like a champ, bro.
Or Tyson,
crazy.
Someone knock you out in 3 hits, and then he's doing. I get it though.
Shrooms.
But yeah, back on the turkey, it was delicious. Okay.
That
is all.
Let's talk about turkey.
I'm down. We can talk about whatever. We could even watch some psychedelic shit in a Discord together as a stream, and then they could laugh at us.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Chief.
I'm kind of.
He was talking about doing MDT. Is it MDT?
DMT.
DMT. He was talking about doing DMT and like licking frogs.
I would like to do that one day. I'm not gonna lie. Do the whole guided trip.
I can't do the whole hallucinogenic shit.
I'll do shrooms and eat a turkey.
Yes.
Yeah, sounds good.
Put a ring on it. Wait, I did.
We should do. I mean, not gonna lie, we're pretty much all high, so it doesn't matter. We do this every day.
I must go. My people need me.
That's a good idea, Elena, but we're kind of high anyway, so it really doesn't matter.
I think it would have to be like a shot podcast or something.
Yeah, I think so. Like a drunk podcast.
Figure that out. Yeah. Or we have to make it a game, because obviously if we're just drinking to be drinking, that'd be trashy. But we got to make it a game.
You know what I really want to do that we need to discuss?
Every time we say that word or take a shot. But what should we do?
We should do a Beerio Kart and stream it.
Is that what you were gonna say?
We need to get this guy switched to be able to do it, though.
Yeah.
A Beerio Kart?
Yeah, you play Mario Kart and you have set rules for different things that occur during.
Yeah, you take a shot, you drink a beer. Yeah, like if you get hit with a blue shell, you take a shot. Yep. Or like if you get like step on the grass, you have to stop your cart and take a chug a beer.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we'll stream it.
Yeah, if you get last,
yeah. But I'm down.
In like third race, we're all going to be on the grass, but
by the first race, we're going to be.
We're going to be fighting for that first place, and then it's slowly going to be us all just trying to fight not to get last.
Yeah, Junior said it again.
I didn't say it again. I had PTSD. No, I had PTSD from because last time we did I did a drinking challenge.
Yeah.
Like during a movie or a game, was with Elena, and it was during the Elf challenge. And every time you saw the walrus, you had to chug beer every time you said "I love Christmas" or something like that. I was gone 15 minutes in. I blacked out.
Dude, the last time I did it with Super Troopers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Every time he meowed, which that one was a messed up rule. Anytime you saw or there was reference to the little monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
There was more I couldn't remember. There was more that I made it through probably halfway through the movie. Couldn't do it no more.
I did it with Fast and Furious, and it was like every time Dom comes in a cutoff shirt, you have to drink, or every time Dom says family, you have to drink.
I'm in the hospital. I'd be in the hospital.
What was it, Junior? Is what?
Damn it!
Got that ass again.
You go back up in the stream. Yeah, it is my favorite word.
It's fine. I almost slipped out like 3 times, and I like held my tongue. I was like, it's like no, I can't.
I played a smoking one too. What was that Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa movie?
High school? Wasn't it high school?
Wasn't it just
Mac and Devin go to high school.
Yeah, there
Every time you saw the little joint, you had
smoke with him. Yeah. Oh yeah. Did you play the movie game? The intro when he said it? Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that one's like an intro to smoking.
We went through like 3.
Everyone has to do.
And I was like, nah, I'm out. I can't do it no more. I'm fucked.
Elena, our editor, is lurking, but I'm sure when he edits the podcast, he's gonna have the little count of how many times we say it.
Yeah. It'll be there. It's gonna be a ding every time, and it's gonna be on me.
I almost said it right now when we were saying Mac and Devin. I was like, oh, and I was like, oh.
I've only slipped that one time, and
you gotta say it.
Because I'm with Junior. It's my favorite word.
Everything is a curse word. It's my favorite word.
I gotta turn on my.
But just with that word though, you can put just so much more emphasis in your sentences.
Know, just like.
So it
does explain a lot in multiple ways, but. All right.
Anyways, that was a tangent.
That's a good intro. I like it. We all cut up. That's good. I like it.
Back to stuffing your turkey.
The stuff in it. We didn't really stuff it that much, honestly. We threw a couple onions in there, a bell pepper, an orange slice, and then we did rub the inside of it with butter. I got in between the skin and the meat, rub that bitch down. Butter. Oh, Elena made the butter spread, by the way. It was delicious.
Talk more slowly, please.
You're saying about spreading?
That was later. So there's 2 new movies that came out. Well, I wouldn't say 2 new movies, but 1 movie. Obviously, I'm saving. We're here for the Marvel stuff, as you see in the title.
Bag secured, folks. Guys. The bag has been secured. Tickets have been purchased from me. I will be there on release date.
You lucky son, bitch.
The website crashed like 4 times, bro.
Really?
Fandango?
Which one were you going through?
Fandango, Cinemark, like Regal, like all that shit crashed, dude. All that shit crashed.
Yeah, AMC was having a tough time. They even released a statement. It's like, we're working on it. I'm sorry. If you do get in, guaranteed it's going to be like at least a 45-minute wait till you purchase your tickets.
Yeah.
And it's like,
did you see the TikTok where it's like, if you rent the private theater, you get to see it faster or something?
I mean, that makes sense, but no, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's a TikTok. It's like, everybody's stressing over this and that. They're like, just get a private theater and then you can watch it. I was like, that kind of makes sense. True. That kind of makes sense.
They asked what you want to show or whatever and be like, bam.
I would do it if I had, like, you guys around here. Like, that'd be dope. I would just rent out, like, a private theater and just have, like, all the homies.
It's cheap. Especially if you get
like $140, right?
I think it could, like, per person it could be like that because I forgot what it was at Harkins, but like you would rent out one of the small theaters. They give you like one at the ends, where they show like the last month movies or some shit. Only seats like 80.
Yeah.
Fairly cheap. It's less than 1,000, and you split that up between like 8-10 people. Cheap.
I don't need nothing crazy, but it would just be dope. Like us, like all together, like you and your girls and shit. Me and Greaves cuddled up in the couch.
That would be lit. Oh, that reminds me. Dante. He literally rented a movie theater. He had this locked and ready to go like months ago. Him and his homies, and like that's how he's watching Spider-Man on premiere. He rented out a whole ass movie theater and shit. And I was like, that sounds lit as fuck.
Lit as what?
Got him. Got him.
This is great.
But we're gonna touch on these a bit.
This should be like a new segment. Like we should do this like every week. Like every time somebody like messes up, there should be a punishment like for that person next week. That'd be kind of lit.
We already know who's losing, so y'all better start brainstorming.
I'm looking at seats.
Savage, you trying to get Spider-Man tickets?
I'm seeing what's available right now because I'm gonna get it in the morning.
Savage.
Right now,
touch on some
what did you?
Wait,
I wanna. What did you do? Or hold on. What is this? How do they have this set up?
Huh?
I'm talking to myself.
You get off the internet. All the tickets are sold out. They're gone. No more.
It's fine.
It's like
1461. Jesus. But I'm down. So.
Well.
Okay, cool. There's quite a bit of seats left. Awesome.
In your town?
Yeah, I can't, but I can't see it till 7:00
at night.
At night.
Like the next day, or
on the 17th.
On the 17th.
Okay.
That's lit.
Well then.
Yeah, and that's the what do they call it? It's the XD shit. Cinemark XD is what it's called.
I thought you were talking about the 40X experience.
Huh?
Boosh, are you talking about my laugh? I feel like mine. Wait, who had the Samantha laugh?
I need to know. No, we'll find out when he edits it. What is?
Well, let's get back into the swing of things of what we're here for. You get off the internet, Grieve, and stop looking at Spider-Man tickets. They'll be there.
This has okay. It's okay.
You gonna bookmark that shit? Either way, Hope.
Okay.
So you heard true story, right?
Mm-hmm.
How's your food?
I'm eating Oreo. Sorry.
Yeah. Put your Oreos away too.
I've been kind of wanting to open them Sour Patch Kids back there.
Sorry, I kind of got the munchies right now. Anyway, continue.
Not gonna lie, I'm hungry though too. I forgot to eat.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's only two things I wanted to touch on real quick before we get into
my titties and then my ass, right?
What we're actually excited for. Excited for.
Uh-huh.
I'm so excited. King Richard. Will Smith plays the dad of Serena and Venus Williams.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's getting decent reviews. Will Smith kills it again in
of course, it's Will Smith.
Her story role.
Yeah.
Will Smith.
Come on.
Facts. True.
I am legend.
It's just what he does.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Come on.
It's just what he does.
Okay. So that just popped in my head. Between Denzel or Will Smith, which movies are you going to get rid of?
Denzel. Bye.
Quick! Didn't even think about it. Like, not even a little bit?
Bye.
Why? Okay. Explain
what couple
a little
movies
bit.
I'm going to be watching, man? Fucking Pulp Fiction and what's the other one? The only two movies that I like from him. He has a lot of
Training Day, Safe House, Flight. Come on.
Bye.
What was that one where his son needed a heart transplant?
Oh, yeah, that was a great fucking... I forgot the name of that.
I can't think of the name of it either.
Wait, what, dude?
Remember the Titans?
Fuck.
That was a great freaking movie. I remember that.
I got the both of y'all. Listen, I love Denzel as an actor. I love him for real, but I can't imagine not watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air completely. I Am Legend.
Bro. See,
Come on.
I mean,
iRobot.
I did defend Denzel like that. I think I might fudge. I think I might swing more towards.
Nice try to save it.
I would probably end up swinging towards more Will because of Fresh Prince. I grew up watching the reruns over and over. And maybe that's just nostalgia, but I loved every one of Denzel's movies I seen him in, pretty much. Even Man on Fire.
Good movie. And what's Law Abiding Citizen?
That too, and Two Guns with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah. He has some really, really, really good classic movies, but I love Will Smith, man. He's one of my favorite actors.
I need to ponder on this, but I'm going Will currently. Grief. What about you?
I do. I love Will as an actor. He is a very great actor. I personally wasn't that into Fresh Prince of Bel-Air growing up. I watched it, but I just wasn't that into it. But I do. I Am Legend. iRobot. All in movies. Will Smith is a brilliant actor.
It is.
I did got iRobot on DVD. Not gonna lie.
But I'm gonna have to keep Denzel on this one. He's just such a badass.
He just wanted to be different.
No, he's just such a badass. I mean, what's that movie where he starts the timer on his watch? You know what I'm talking about. There was two of them.
Starts the timer. Can you
was he trying to stop a runaway train?
No, he'd start a timer and then he'd pretty much beat the shit out of the people. And then he stopped the timer.
I don't remember
I'm about
that.
to tell you, hold on.
You gotta turn on my
You gotta refresh my memory. Go do that. You gotta refresh my memory on that. Start a timer. He'll beat the shit out of somebody.
The Equalizer.
Oh, The Equalizer.
Bomb.
I couldn't think of the name of it. It was
His more recent ones, his recent badass ones. I don't know, but I
the
think
Book
I still
of Eli? Come on, my guy.
The Book of Eli, yeah.
Like I don't know.
I didn't realize how tough of a question
it is a tough.
After I asked it.
It is a very, very tough.
It's a tough question, but I still love Will Smith. I think
Independence Day, we need to mention that.
Just shit on anything.
Men in Black.
I'm sorry. Men in Black.
Men in Black 3, I feel is underrated. Amazing. The way they wrapped it all up.
It was a tough decision, but I have to go.
It's still respectable both ways. So
dude, I just love The Pursuit of Happiness.
Badass though. Thank you, babe. And then another thing that came out. True Story.
What?
True Story with Kevin Hart and Wesley Snipes.
I haven't seen it.
I guess they're the two main. I haven't seen it either. That's why
I heard a lot about this.
But
I want to watch it.
Same. It started off number 3 and it is now number 1 for the past 2 days, I think.
Mm-hmm. We did, Elena. She said, "Did we say I Am Legend?" Of course.
Yeah,
that was one of the first things I said.
Yeah,
I love that movie.
That is a great movie.
Yeah, for sure.
But as what you may think, because it's not, I guess, because most people almost kind of got confused where it was Kevin Hart playing himself coming up as a Philadelphia comedian, but apparently there's some murder in here and some mystery, I guess, and it apparently gives you the same stress levels as Breaking Bad.
Interesting.
This is what I'm hearing from John Jay and Rich,
I saw a TikTok about the movie where he's teaching a fan a lesson. The fan randomly ran into him in a plane, and he was using the N-word in a very derogatory way towards him. He was like playing the skit, and then apparently he was a special guest in the guy's meeting or boardroom or whatever. And the guy's boss, he was African American descent. So obviously Kevin Hart comes up and he's like, "Yeah, do the skit. Tell him how much you love like saying the N-word. Like, go ahead, do it." Yes, Elena. She's caught the freaking thing, and that shit was crazy. Like, it was so like, it's like a culture shock, like right in your face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just shows like it was a very powerful like thing, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" I never seen like Kevin Hart playing like a serious role.
Yes, yeah, he's been promoting the hell out of this.
Yeah. Your wife is just clarifying things. Yeah, apparently they were at a charity event, but it looked really, really good. I'm gonna give it a shot.
I mean, yeah, we probably will eventually, but we haven't been watching Food Wars a lot lately, so we got to catch up on that.
Yes, sir.
So a lot of stuff to watch.
Naruto.
Naruto's reign. Go.
Naruto. Naruto.
Caboose. Please insert Naruto theme here.
There you go. And it's actually coming up on camera, like, quite nicely.
Yeah, it actually is. Surprising.
Galaxy Note 20. At least it's
not a nude.
I finally got my phone, by the way.
Oh.
It's funny that you got that as your background. And I have Sasuke's Susanoo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
Mine's NSFW.
We go.
So.
Huh?
We Wars, go!
Somebody text me quick. No. I guess it's on that Zedge app.
Yeah.
And so I gotta sit here and I gotta go look up Naruto, find the right one. I think it was this one.
Fatherhood.
Jesus!
Yeah, Fatherhood. Didn't he also have another one with
I don't play on. They don't play.
It was kind of a remake. He was taking care of a dude in a wheelchair or something, going around town like the last part of his life or something.
That was
one of his first ones, and Fatherhood as well.
Like a serious role, but I could never take him serious because he's just so funny, dude.
Oh,
every time I see him, every time I see his face, I'm like,
You're that guy.
Yeah. Him and The Rock, though, I love together, bro. Like, every time him and The Rock are together, I love it.
Speaking of
one of the greatest chemistry duos on the movie screens.
Hello,
Can you get off my face?
Speaking of The Rock, though, have y'all seen Red Notice?
Seen this guy? He's a pussy magnet.
Seen which one?
Red Notice.
Red Notice? Yes, we
did.
Red Notice.
With Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Fire.
It's
worth it. Like Ryan Reynolds and The Rock, you could tell it's kind of one of their first movies together.
Mm-hmm.
So they're kind of learning each other, but it felt natural.
Ooh. Some Gardic phone? That would be fun.
I have no idea what that is.
It's like, you ever play that game growing up as a kid called Telephone, where somebody would tell you something and then you'd have to tell the next person what you heard, and you go down the line of however many people and you try to get the sentence correct? Well, it's that with pictures.
Okay.
It's that with pictures.
With pictures, okay.
Yes. So you make up a sentence, somebody gets your sentence, and you have to draw their sentence and turn it into a picture, and then somebody guesses what they think the picture is supposed to be saying, and see how close to the original sentence you can get.
With our dirty minds combined, it would be fun. Probably a little raunchy. At some point, we gotta make sure it's still showable, though.
But back to the Red Notice. The whole reason I watched it is I was on Facebook, I think, and they had a clip of bloopers from the movie, and it was fucking hilarious. Just the reactions between The Rock and Ryan Reynolds, and even what's her name, That
Oh,
played
Gal
Wonder.
Gadot. Yeah, she did great too.
The fucking
Oh,
the fucking bloopers was hilarious.
I didn't even see the bloopers
You
yet.
need
Wow.
Damn, it's not playing.
The cutscenes.
The bloopers, I guess, for the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just them just ad-libbing. I would assume.
No, it was them laughing at Ryan Reynolds, how he was doing certain things. Ryan Reynolds being Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds
I did catch an interview from Dwayne. I guess they asked him like one of his favorite things from working with Ryan Reynolds is like he literally improvs everything.
Yes.
Everything you see is improv. And like one of the scenes, I'm gonna say one of the lines. It's towards the end of the movie. Ryan Reynolds confronts him on a boat, and he's like, "I don't know. Have you seen Vin Diesel's audition tape for Cats? It's out there, by the way."
Yeah.
And then, and it's fact. You look it up on YouTube right now.
My favorite
audition tape for Cats. It's ridiculous.
One of my favorite parts is that scene, and he's like, "I'm just surprised it took you this long to find us." And he's like, "Oh no, I've been here since yesterday. You weren't the only one crying after your lovemaking."
I remember that too.
Like I watched it, and then Saturday night, my grandmother and my uncle and my aunt watched it. But I was playing, I think we were playing Rocket League, and I went to step outside. And that's what took me so long, is because it was that scene. And I had to wait and watch it.
Yeah, no, it's definitely worth the watch. You should watch it, Hope. It's
I gotta give it a watch. I mean, there's a lot of things that I want to watch, but I just I have to focus on it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, to be honest, like when me and Elena watched it, we were scrolling. We saw it, we started it, and then we went to something else for a bit, and then came back to it. But then, yeah it was worth it.
I just gotta be like in the right mood set. Like I just been like on a weird shit. I don't know. I just I put something on and don't pay attention to it. That's what I've been on right now.
Mm.
I haven't even been in the mood to play video games. I don't know what it is.
Just want noise, pretty much.
I don't know. I want something interesting, but not. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly
in
what you mean.
between.
Yeah.
You end up rewatching stuff because you know what's happening.
I've been on a podcast binge right now. I've been watching a lot of podcasts. Not just trying to get ideas, just genuinely just interested.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So because I haven't been working out and stuff like that because of my injury. But when I worked out, I listened to a lot of podcasts and shit like that to get my creative juices flowing.
Honestly, I get bored of listening to music at work. Every day, just working on cars. And granted, I have shuffles and thousands of songs, so it's kind of new every day. But I don't know. It feels like it gets too busy with the music, and I put on a podcast, and it's simple. Even though I'm listening to sometimes a serial killing podcast, talking about old serial killers and all unsolved mysteries and shit like that. Mm. It's intense, but it's calm. It doesn't feel as busy as music, and I don't know. It doesn't feel as distracting, I guess, sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
Are those the Mega Sour Patch Kids? Because that thing looked huge as hell. Look at that. Okay, they are the big kids.
The big kids. Okay. I was going to say the same thing. Yeah, it was weird. I was like, damn, bro.
I kind of want a bag now. Damn. But I feel like I still get the smaller bag because I feel like I get more from that. I don't know.
Agreed.
I don't know. I've been thinking about, honestly, going on their website and ordering that big-ass box.
You know they make a huge, just one singular one?
Yes.
The size of a kid?
Yeah. But they had a promotion with Tim the Tatman, and you'd get a box of Sour Patch Kids with Tim the Tatman's face on it.
Uh-huh.
And I almost bought one, I won't lie.
Get that bag. I bet he didn't have to buy Sour Patch Kids to hand it out this Halloween.
Yeah. Sorry. I kind of spaced out.
Mm-hmm.
He's the new Tiny Hands. Wait.
She sent me a link to a documentary that I wanted, she said might be interesting, and I opened it, and it's a documentary about Fantastic Fun Guy. It looks interesting, I guess, so nice. I want to take a peek at it.
Oh.
I like watching Ancient Aliens when I'm in that position.
Okay. Yeah. One of
But
your
I watched
fixes.
too many of them.
Yes.
I love the episode with Action Bronson. I don't know if you guys know who Action Bronson is.
Yeah. I know. I haven't seen the episode, but I know he is.
Dude, you should watch. It's called "Fuck That's Delicious." It's with Action Bronson. Amazing show. He goes to like he's very into like the culinary world.
Mhm.
Like, and I
Yeah.
love anything culinary. So like he goes to like Italy, like makes the pasta with the chefs, and like it's really really good. And by the way, the 5 minutes are up, so I can say fuck, because the title of the thing is "Fuck That's Delicious."
Ah!
Has it been?
I mean, it's
thought
been way
more than
longer
5
than
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought we were doing it the whole podcast.
That's
I've been
what I
changing
thought.
my what the fucks to what the hells.
That's what I thought. That's why I haven't been saying it. Are you telling me I could have been fucking saying it this whole fucking time?
Elena, I'm gonna take your word for it. I'm definitely gonna watch that because it sounded interesting. My favorite document series are a Nazi docu series. I don't know what it is.
Yes.
I don't know why, but I fucking love them. Like The Pianist is like one of my favorite movies ever. Have you seen The Pianist?
I actually haven't seen that one.
The Pianist.
The Pianist.
Boy in the Striped Pajamas was really good.
Oh, I did see that. I think a school project at one point. Then at one point I volunteered to watch Schindler's List and write a book report on that.
Yeah.
I had to read the book and then read the movie, and then write a report on that. And that was deep. That was heavy to do.
I did
But
the
yeah, I'm
Anne Frank
interested
play.
in.
If you ever get a chance, watch The Pianist. It's really, really good. It's like I think it's a Jewish pianist that fucking lives in the concentration camp. It's really fucking crazy.
You did.
It says still adding the counter because I want to watch one of you guys eat some hot stuff, and I'm not talking about your first date the other night.
All right, Caboose coming in with the jokes. I mean, good point, because that was kind of the deal at the beginning.
Yeah.
Caboose, there's another rewind moment right there. Boom. Because someone said that. But there's a little Spidey news, actually. Let's get into our title today before we get into the Hawkeyes, your favorite character. I forgot to pull out my Hawkeye cup. I was going to make like a Jack and Coke real quick, whatever. But Spidey news. Confirmed. Tom Holland staying MCU Spidey after No Way Home comes out.
Yes, sir.
Because after all his GQ interviews, he was scaring a lot of people. A lot of folk were running for the hills.
It's a lot to play Spidey, man, for that long, bro.
It is heavy.
Been playing him, yeah. He's been playing him for a while.
Oh, yeah.
So it's crazy.
Almost 10 years at this point?
Which is crazy to think, because I feel like that Spider-Man movie came out like yesterday.
Yeah.
Same.
You know,
I still feel like they haven't even grew from like the little kid role yet. Like I'm still seeing him as 17. Like he's our age right now. It's just stupid.
And I feel like that's what this new movie's going to help transition.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he's been in a total of 6. This will be his sixth movie. Yeah. Played as Spider-Man because he did Civil Civil War, Infinite, and Endgame.
Endgame, yeah.
And then plus this will be the third Spider-Man.
Yeah, 3 OG, yeah.
So
I mean, all the OG characters kind of signed on for 7 to 10.
Yeah.
So he potentially still has like 4 more movies before he's like, I'm done.
Do you think now that like him and Zendaya are like officially, I think she's gonna be like a more predominant character?
Mary Jane, they're definitely gonna
Well,
write her in more than.
Mary Jane was pretty predominant in the comic book, so.
Yeah, but like now that it's a Hollywood thing. Do you think
are you talking like are they just gonna rush it in now?
Yeah, like squeeze the juice out of it. Like
Thank you.
See, that's why Elena's A1, bro.
I get.
Hey, and you got beer in it too. Let's go.
This is Red Stag and Ginger Ale.
Ooh.
But yeah, this is from the Marvel compound in Vegas.
That's dope. Let me see it again. Show it closer again. Oh, OG suit. Okay, yes. I fuck with it.
I got distracted by the cup now. But yeah, I really hope they don't rush it in. Because obviously, well, they have the scenes in ready. I don't think they're gonna
My
candy
cup.
fix a party store cup. Let's go.
You can't see it, but it's pink.
It's pink. It looks orange as hell.
I know because of my
Is
lighting,
that
but
cherry Coke?
it's pink, but it has candy on it.
It's
Diet Coke.
Coke Zero.
Okay. That's your bad.
Listen, if you're gonna drink Coke, drink it with sugar.
I can't.
Coke Zero.
I can't have it.
The Mexico Coke, glass bottle.
Faxxx. Oh, speaking of Coke, excuse me.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh, that was
Cocaine
good.
jokes. They're funny.
I'm just gonna do a couple lines here while you guys do that.
Oh shit.
Oreos, so you know my mouth is
That
dry
was
as
another
fuck.
unison moment. That was pretty good.
Fucking last week it was you and him eating at the same time, and this time it's me and Junior taking a bump at the same time. Just
Oh god. This is gonna be the 18 plus fucking podcast episode. Talk about fucking hallucinogens and fucking Coke.
no drugs we're taking during the recording of this podcast.
Today's podcast is sponsored by the DARE program.
Dare not to do drugs, kids. You're great. I had my old dare shot. I think I threw that out a long time ago.
I had a DARE sticker in the back of my car when I was like 17.
I once did a dare.
Yeah, they all did. But coming from the Spidey news that Tom Holland is now confirmed and staying.
Mm-hmm.
Amy Pascal. Does that name ring a bell to anyone?
Andy Pascal?
Sorry, Amy Pascal.
Isn't she
I know who
like,
she is,
the
yes.
director creator
Of
of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, right?
no, she one of the producers for Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
I just read what you're about to talk about.
Yeah, she decided to come out today after that was confirmed and say a little hinty hint and say there's good potential that there's going to be a live action Miles Morales and Tom Holland collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
That would be litty. I don't know what they would do. Childish Gambino, Donald Glover would obviously come back.
And I hope so. I really
He
do.
did a decent intro,
did.
Uncle.
But who's gonna play Miles Morales? Because Miles Morales is not really African American; he's Puerto Rican.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't know because
Who's gonna
I
play
don't
Mom,
really.
too?
So if they would bring a Puerto Rican actor that's light skinned, I would love that. Because
I was like, pick me.
we need some fuck. I don't have curly hair, bro. You know, you gotta have it. I want him
he
to
did
look
have
like
the hair.
Yeah.
His froze was nasty. It's good.
Let me see if I can find somebody real quick.
I think Elena made a clip.
She did.
Love it. That's great.
Yeah, I honestly don't know I'm not into like actors' names, so I can't tell you very many Puerto Rican actors that just come to my mind now.
I can't think of one.
I
I don't
can't
know any
either.
Puerto Rican actors, actually.
Yeah, I really don't either.
Marvel, pick me. Give me a wig.
Give me a wig.
It's like I can find a few, but I don't know if it's just roping them. Because I looked up young Puerto Rican actors.
Anthony Ramos.
Who?
Who's Anthony Ramos?
And what search engine did you look at?
Google.
Anthony Ramos? I have no idea who Anthony Ramos
I'm
is.
gonna look up. And
Anthony Ramos.
oh, I know who he is.
No idea who this kid is. He's playing in Hamilton?
Yep. And Star is Born.
Oh, yeah. Cute.
So I don't know. Like I agree. I don't know who they could pick.
Yeah, he doesn't look like a Spidey. I'm sorry.
Honestly, he has the. I mean, okay, he's a little pretty boy there. I can see that.
He looks like a prima donna. A little too.
Maybe
soft.
if he roughs up a bit, I don't know. He's almost close to the Miles Morales video game one, though. Not gonna lie. If you're gonna go live action and try to get in that out, I mean, who other than to go to than I guess him. But yeah,
you know they would know. You know what's gonna happen is they're gonna pick this no-name actor nobody's ever heard of. Period.
And it's gonna be amazing.
And it's gonna be the best fucking choice they've ever made.
It's gonna be accurate.
The dude's in Puerto Rico right now, and we don't even fucking know
it. Yeah, true. They could be going over the lines right now.
So I mean, I don't know. That's gonna be a one for me that I'm gonna play and see, because I don't really know enough about Miles Morales.
Mm-hmm.
So
in the Heights, that's where he's from.
So I'm gonna wait, see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, yeah, he's just confirmed to staying, and there's not even a confirmed live action Miles Morales yet.
But
I mean, with the current schedule going on, where is it gonna fit? So.
Oh, also, Greaves knows about the thing you sent me. He hasn't seen it, but he knows about the attributions.
I read the report you're talking about.
Yeah,
Junior. So I already kind of knew
the list of the movie that's coming out December 17th.
Yes. We don't want to spoil it for you guys. Anybody that's watching.
It's a podcast. They can mute it for now. Type of deal, but.
No, we ain't gonna go like that. We ain't gonna.
Do you want me to send you the video, Grieve? Because honestly, it doesn't spoil much. It just makes you more hyped for the fucking movie.
I told him. He said no. He said with just my information, he's okay.
you just know about how distinguished gentleman he looks.
No.
What? Tom Holland? He's distinguished. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's a distinguished Britishman.
Yeah.
I don't know why you got so scared on that. I don't know.
Dropping the ball.
But this also brought a thought in my head. So there's currently, obviously, before this movie comes out, No Way Home, this is gonna be the best Spidey movie. This is gonna be number one for me. I don't care. This is gonna be number one. I just feel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
MCU.
It has to be number one.
Yeah.
This is the craziest movie, period. This is going to be number one in Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yes.
It's already got more hype than Endgame did.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. In the first day, there was like almost double the amount of views on the trailer than there was for Endgame.
The movie hasn't even come out, and it's already projected to sell more than Endgame did in one day that it did in a week.
In 5 days, fun fact, the Batman trailer, Robert Pattinson, obviously looks fire as fuck, got 33 million views, 5 days. 23 hours.
Yeah.
36 million views for Spider-Man.
That's nuts.
So, yeah. But this brought up, because there's 8 Spidey live-action movies that we got. Well, 7, minus the Spider-Verse. But there's 8 Spidey movies. And I don't think we ranked all 8 together. We did like 1, 2, and 3. Like we ranked the best Spider-Man that we like so far, but I don't think we ranked all the movies.
So you want to do like a tier list is what you want to do.
Like a tier list of what you got. Yeah. And I gave you the tier list beforehand, a little bit for the podcast. Hope you thought about it. But Stream, this is a tier list for all 8 Spidey movies currently. You got the OG Spider-Man 1 through 3.
Yeah, we're
Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. Yeah, just rate them 1 through 8.
Yeah.
OG Spider-Man 1 through 3. Amazing Spider-Man 2. Into the Spideyverse is included. And obviously Tom Holland, Far From Home, and Homecoming. So, I'll start it off because I guess I already got my list ready. I got a head start. Y'all could roll off on that.
And chat, this is personal opinions, guys. Nobody's
personal opinions, yeah. This is not going to be... Always
just know-
personal
But whatever
opinions.
Manny says is going to be trash. Anyways, go on.
Just know everybody else's opinion is doo-doo. But
Yeah,
mine.
everybody else is wrong.
Continue.
I'm right.
Continue.
It's okay.
All right. Y'all suck.
That's facts.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna go backwards for mine,
So from worst to best.
from worst to best. Mine number 8,
Uh-huh.
OG Spider-Man 3. Just because the action scenes were fantastic, like always. I mean, Spidey scenes are always good. They seem to do them good.
You already
It's
fucked
too
up.
many. Yeah, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. You shut up now. You shut your face. Spider-Man 3 down at the bottom. Too much going on. Granted, yes, the Venom and the Spidey that they had going on in that movie was a little cheesy, but it still kind of worked. Sandman was amazing in that. Sandman wasn't bad. They wrote him good. I don't know. It was just too much going on for me. 7, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I don't even really remember that as much as Spider-Man 3, but I feel like I still like that better than Spider-Man 3. So that's why that is number 7. And then number 6 would be The Amazing Spider-Man, the first one with Andrew Garfield. I see you a little sad down there. It's still an enjoyable movie. Like, I'll watch it again, no problem. But that's where I had to put it on my list. I couldn't really complain about the movie. I will say this about Sony and even MCU as far as the intro to the new Spider-Mans, if they're a new actor. The first movies seem to be decent, good, enjoyable. You could at least go back to them. So I'll give that movie that. But that's where it's at for me. And where am I? Let's see. 8, 7, 6, 5. 5 for me, Spider-Man 2, OG. OG Spider-Man 2.
That was a good movie.
It was.
That was great. I love Doc Ock and all that. It was just amazing. 4, Far From Home. This is where Tom Holland starts creeping in for me. He's my favorite Spider-Man of all time.
Agreed.
For the actors. Far From Home, I think I put that there is because they kind of played on the role of angsty teenager a little bit too much. I just want to do me and have a love life and not be Spider-Man. A little too much for me in that movie. But it kind of made up for it at the end with the fucking Spidey sense and him stopping Mysterio's gun. The Peter Tingle, thank you. The Peter Tingle. Stopping Mysterio's gun. Amazing. The whole end scene leading up to that with him, obviously giving an ode to Captain America and Thor running. That was cool.
Running.
3rd, Homecoming.
Okay.
Yeah. Homecoming.
Interesting spot. Okay.
Thinking about it, I can't really defend it. I just really enjoy that movie. I enjoy Vulture and Tom coming into his Spider-Man and actually realizing this is who I am now for that one. I'm ready for this responsibility. And that obviously kind of helps leading up into Infinity War and shit like that. 2nd, OG Spider-Man. For obvious reasons. And 1st, obviously, if you weren't paying attention, Into the Spider-Verse. Because that was an amazing fucking movie. Soundtrack, scenes, everything. Gwyneth Paltrow. Fucking Gwen, Stacy. All the Spider-Mans. I passed out and I had to go back and watch that movie again. And it was amazing. And I'm sorry for waiting 1.5 years to watch that movie till Elena's like, you haven't fucking seen it? And then put it on. And then, yeah, I was an idiot. I'm sorry. So that's my list.
Creeps, go ahead and go next.
I like it.
I have a feeling that your list is going to be interesting.
Not yet.
You ain't ready yet?
I'm still placing a couple.
You're not ready yet, bro?
I'm not ready.
My list is kind of similar to like Junior's, but I'll change it up. You want me to go then, Papa?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. This is fairly simple for me. I don't hate Andrew Garfield, but Andrew Garfield was like one of the weakest Spider-Mans in my opinion.
I don't think you. Okay,
Weak.
I'll shut up.
Weak.
Okay.
Not weak as in Spider-Man itself. Just I don't know. I just didn't.
Weak. I get it.
Yeah, he
Weak
just
as
wasn't
the
like.
actor and how he was written.
Yeah, like he played. But I do agree with Junior. Spider-Man 3 is definitely at the bottom of the list. Boom.
Savage.
So,
That's your 8?
That is my 8. So I'll start from
All
weak to best.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Then I would have to say Amazing Spider-Man 1 with Andrew Garfield as my number 7. I enjoyed number 2 better than I did number 1. I feel like number 1 dragged too much, and number 2 was more like action forward. And I felt like Andrew
Electro
Garfield
was fire.
Yeah, and I feel like Andrew was like a little bit more comfortable in that role. So I appreciate that. Yeah. Then it'll be the first Amazing Spider-Man. I said, what's that? My number 6 or 7? It's my 7.
Yes.
No, that's my 6 or 7.
Okay.
Oh.
This is gonna be your 5th.
Okay, this is my 5th. Then I have to say Spider-Man 2.
Okay, it's kind of like the same. It's just our amazings are flipped.
Spider-Man 2 was down there. I love Toby. I love that man. But this movie was amazing. But it's just compared to these new like Spider-Mans, like it's just there's no comparison.
That one doesn't
man.
really hold up very well.
Then the next one is Homecoming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they definitely played on him a little bit. Too much. That's for sure.
Of like what, being Tony's sidekick or
Yeah.
too much of a gimmick Spider-Man, I guess.
Yeah,
is that what you're going for?
yes, correct. It was just too much, man. Like, it's just... And then for my
you're at your third.
Fuck. This one was a little tough for me, man.
You have Spider-Man, Homecoming, and Into the Spider-Verse left.
Yeah.
What is it, Stream? What is it going to be?
No, I have OG Spider-Man too. The OG Spider-Man.
Yeah. You have Homecoming, Spider-Man, and then Into the Spider-Man.
Yep. So the next one is the other Tom Holland one. That's the next one that I'm going with right now.
Okay.
Yes.
Far From Home?
Far From Home. Yes. I like that one better than the first one. I felt like that one was... I just love Mysterio as a character, man.
Mysterio was badass in that movie.
Yeah.
That was his movie. So.
The scenes are spectacular. The less blab, more... The chemistry I had with Zendaya in that movie is really, really good, too. I enjoy that.
I did like the development for that. I did.
Yeah, for sure. And then, of course, OG Spider-Man. It's my secondary. It's for nostalgia reasons only. I'm not saying that like that's one of like my favorites, but that was like the first Spider-Man movie, the one that brought it all, had everything. I love that movie.
The bag they didn't fumble.
Yes, number 1 is definitely Into the Spider-Verse. Masterpiece of a movie. There's nothing better than. I don't know. I'm a sucker for animation anyway, so like. But this movie, you can do anything, and Miles Morales' character was really, really good. The track list was dope, the animation was dope, and the fact that they brought interdimensional Spideys just makes it even better.
Yes. And then, what was that one Spidey at the end credits? I forgot, like, it was an Ultra World Spidey, and he was rounding up all the other Spider-Mans or some shit.
The Nicolas Cage one?
Yeah. That ending, yeah.
Yes, I love that shit. Plus,
you cracked your knuckles.
Plus, they did all the comic book Spideys, which is amazing.
Yes, like to the T.
Yeah.
So,
Grease.
My list. From worst to best, of course, at the bottom, Spider-Man 3.
Sorry, Spider-Man 3.
I'm sorry. It felt like it was thrown together. It could have been so much better. Plus the fucking awkward ass dancing.
That scene just goes slow movie.
That shit.
Twinning.
All of that shit. No, just get it out of here. At my number 7 spot,
Sorry.
The Amazing Spider-Man 1.
Oh,
Okay.
I agree. I absolutely love Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. He is one of my more favorite Spider-Mans. Yes. Stop shaking your fucking head. Anyways,
Trash.
but the second one was way better than the first one. It really was.
I agree.
It just I don't know how to explain it. It was good, but it wasn't there. Then number 6 is going to be Far From Home. Don't get me wrong, it was a great movie. It was honestly hard for me to pick a spot for that one compared to the other ones, just because of all that. But it did. The angsty teenager shit felt a little overplayed. It's just, I don't know, it just felt I love the whole part where between him and Happy when he makes his suit.
Oh yeah, the callback to Iron Man, of course. Yeah.
But the rest of it was kind of But the character development was great with Zendaya. I completely 100 agree with y'all on that. Number 5 is going to be The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
I can't believe you put that over.
What?
Well, I mean, I'll take it.
That it was just so.
Opinions.
It could have been better. Jamie Foxx's part could have been better. Part was a little iffy, but
It did feel restricted.
it felt restricted. It felt like they could have. I need to stop playing with that. Annie talked about this earlier today. But yeah, no. But other than that, the tearing at the heartstrings with Gwen Stacy at the end, I cried. I'll admit it. I don't care. I cried. But it was. I still love those movies.
That was the first Gwen Stacy death scene on screen.
Yes.
So
it was.
I didn't see that coming when I watched the movie. So I was like, oh yeah, his typical save. I was kind of chilling when this fall happened. I was like,
Then you just hear that.
I'm joking. That's how it happened in real time. But
I knew because
I'll give it
I
that.
read the comics. So.
I didn't read the comics. I didn't see that coming at all.
Yeah, I did.
But
For number 4,
It was still sad.
Spider-Man 2. My number 4 spot. Because that was a great movie. Doc Ock, I absolutely loved. Which Doc Ock was probably out of those 3 main villains, I guess you would call him in that 3 trilogy, was my favorite out of those that they chose. I was never
a solid character though.
I loved William Dafoe
That's another
as
conversation.
Green Goblin. Nobody else can play the Green Goblin. That's 100%.
Harry.
Anyways, but no, it was just such a good movie. It showed, Spider-Man having to juggle between all his shit, but it was good. For number 3, top 3, Spider-Man 1. For the nostalgia reasons.
At least top 3. Okay.
It was nostalgia. It was
I'm
great.
proud of you. I thought that was gonna be number 7 for you.
No, it's the nostalgia of it. That was the first time you've seen live action Spider-Man. It's gonna always hold a special place in every Spider-Man fan's heart.
And where you were at that time.
Exactly.
Because you got old school Pepsi can commercials, you got old school New York, Manhattan, a whole bunch of old ads that you're not going to see anymore.
No.
So.
And it was great. Number 2 is going to be Homecoming. I absolutely loved the Vulture, which
I'm not a fan. I don't know what it is.
Michael Keaton did a great job. but I do love him as an actor.
Vulture just seems put together and just like it's just
a fake Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was great. It was, showing that he got this overpowered suit and then getting it taken away from him and showing how he copes with that and realizing he is more than just a suit. Love that.
I got it. A fake Green Goblin inspired by Tony Stark. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
But it was a great movie, and Tom Holland he's turning into one of my favorite Spider-Mans. Honestly, he's doing a wonderful job with it. From the word go, he has done a wonderful job with the character. And then, of course, we're all in agreement. Into the Spider-Verse. It was so good. I have watched it so many times.
I have it on Blu-ray.
Plus, I have
all the Spider.
I love with that movie, I love the fact that they were able to do more with the Spider-Man. I mean, having what John Mulaney played the Spider Pig.
Nicolas Cage.
Like being able to actually have these actors that are, you wouldn't expect to play Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It was, and I love the animation on it. It was just so good all around.
Well, this is why I love animated movies. Like, people don't understand. Like, people see the animations like, oh, that's for kids. I'm like, no, bro. It's creative freedom. There's so many things they can do with a character, with universes that just makes sense. Mm-hmm. Because if you try to do that shit live action,
it's hard.
Yeah, I mean,
it's hard, or it looks fake. It's hard, or it looks fake.
Yeah. I know what you.
Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up, Disney.
Wait, we're all here right now.
Yeah.
I said nothing, Disney.
Yeah.
I think you're doing a great job.
Smoke.
Disney, I do not condone or be with what they're saying here.
Man, fuck the mouse.
And we've got canceled. My channel is no longer on the internet. I don't know what happened.
We're extremely shadow banned forever.
Extremely.
I can't even watch Disney Plus anymore. They somehow just canceled my subscription.
Come by email.
They cancel your subscription and you still have to pay for it.
That would be fucked.
Severe punishment. That's fucked up.
That'd be fucked.
That's some shit Disney would do though.
Sure fact.
But yeah, sure facts. I see what you did there. But yeah, it's creative freedom. It's so much. I used to be one of those people that said, pass. That's why I didn't watch Into the Spider-Verse, to be honest. But then, I'm not a dummy no more.
It just takes you longer to realize it.
It's okay. At least watch Food Wars. That's a win in my book.
No, I'm not counting it as a win until he starts watching Naruto.
It's true.
I'm getting there. Shut up. I gotta finish it. I'm getting there.
What I feel like once he watches Naruto, bro, he's gonna be like, "Yo, give me another one," and he's just gonna get hooked. I'm gonna just be that One Piece.
He's just each podcast he's gonna show up with a different type of weeb clothing on.
This was this week's episode.
Next week he's gonna show up with a Food Wars shirt.
Yeah.
A month from now he's wearing a Naruto headband.
Hey, bring me my Gordon Ramsay Kitchen Nightmares fucking towel.
Then he's gonna buy the contacts to give himself the Sharingan.
The Sharingan. Oh my god, I can't wait for it.
You're not gonna see my eyes,
dude. Once you watch Naruto, you're gonna be on a super emotional roller coaster. It's gonna be amazing. I can't wait for it.
He's gonna
because you're gonna be like, oh, this character. Blah, blah, blah. I'll be like, yeah, that character, and then in my head I'll be like,
we're gonna get to pretend we're every author in the history of authors when they kill off a character in the book, and they're like, Or like with Dumbledore, 3 books in, and everybody loves Dumbledore, and JK's just like, wait.
You fuckers.
Or, Sirius, I love this guy. He's a new character. Harry has a dad.
Hey, she wrote it so good, though. Sidetrack. She wrote it so good. You got attached to Sirius so quickly, and then he died so quickly, and that kind of hurt more than Dumbledore, to be honest.
Yes.
I mean, Dumbledore, don't disrespect Dumbledore like that.
I'm not disrespecting. Dumbledore's second, but Sirius kind of hurt more because that was Harry's finally hope.
Sirius is like a third to me because Snape is my first one.
See, I don't know. I'm a Lupin.
Come on.
Lupin.
Don't forget about my boy Snape.
Snape is third for me. I mean,
nah, Snape is 1 for me. I cried like a bitch. I was like,
and you can't count out. You can't count out Fred though.
You know what? I'm not disrespecting Dumbledore, but he's third. Snape's second. Because that scene in fucking Half-Blood. No, not Half-Blood Prince. Fucking Deathly Hallows.
Deathly Hallows, yeah.
Horrible.
Nah.
That shit sucks. Like, Harry finally understood, but he couldn't say sorry. Yeah, no, that's second for me. Done.
Tragic.
Dumbledore third. Dumbledore fought his fights. Mm-hmm. He's there. He did his thing. He taught Harry well enough. He's third. There it is. Sorry, sidetrack.
Lupin was a pretty bad one too.
Yeah, sure.
I mean,
that's bad.
RP.
Dobby was the worst though.
Dobby, damn.
Y'all ready for a little game? This is gonna be a game between you two.
Oh, great.
How do we buzz in?
I barely heard the talk about
it. Hold on. I'll find one.
3, 2, 1, go.
No.
I know.
No.
Oh
yeah, brother.
That's how I'm chiming in.
Hand up, something.
Yeah, brother.
But obviously, you've probably seen these a lot on TikTok or YouTube or whatever if you watch compilations. If you watch compilations or anything, but it's finish the Vine. So I got, let's see, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 quotes here.
Been a while since I've been on Vine or heard about Vine, so
I'm gonna try my best to pantomime them and act them out at the start.
Oh, I can't wait to see this. Caboose, what I want you to do is get a clip of each Vine that he's doing and put it side by side on him to see how closely he gets to it.
Yikes.
Savage, okay. All right. So, here we go. First one. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Chimes in.
Yeah.
All right. Something falls down. Hurricane Tortilla. Are y'all lost in my pantomimes?
Dude, I'm still over the something falls down.
I gotta present the video in your head. You know, I gotta paint the picture.
Hurricane Tortilla.
I'm blank, brother.
I'm blank. I'm drawing a blank.
Okay.
What?
Oh my god, I fucked it up. Hurricane Katrina. More like Hurricane Tortilla.
Oh.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, first one's a wash. That one's on me.
Okay.
And
it's funny because I looked down and read my notes. I wrote it backwards on my notes. I don't know if that's a sign of dyslexia, but there it goes.
Nice.
All right.
Number
Second
2.
one.
Go ahead.
Someone's filming. 2 bros
chilling in the hot tub. 6 feet apart because they're not gay.
Close. 5 feet.
Oh, okay, 6 feet.
2 bros chilling in a hot tub. 5 feet apart because they're not gay.
I went for the times.
All right, that's a half a point for Grief. Yeah, that's
I literally seen a TikTok about this morning, which is funny.
I just watched it in the podcast because we did it last week.
Oh, we did do the 2 bros, didn't we?
True.
Oh, this one might be a little difficult. But someone looks to a little brother and then comes out and says, I'm lesbian. And then
I'm not.
I thought you were American.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Damn it! Fuck, and I knew that one too.
Oh, dude, it's been so long from buying, bro. I'm
But
like,
as soon as you said it, I seen it.
It's me because I would always say I'm kind of decent at trivia, but I've like if someone quizzes me, it's like it's gone.
Keep going. Let's go. Next one.
All right. Okay.
I'm winning though.
All right. Here's a
So, a win's a
here's
win.
the fourth
Right?
one.
Sure.
So I'm sitting there, right?
With my dick in my hand.
So I'm sitting there, right? Barbecue sauce on my titty.
I know this one.
I did too. I know it. I know
one.
it. It's there.
I know this one too.
I look so lost. I don't know if I'm disappointed right now.
I'm literally like, I'm high and I'm just like mind fucked.
Nah. Barbecue sauce on my titty.
Should I even continue?
Yes. Keep going. I'm enjoying this. But finish that one.
Okay, everyone's in the business. I'm setting this. Everyone's in the business meeting. They're looking at each other. Someone has a board up right here. There's only one thing worse than a rapist.
A child.
Thank you. There's one. That's a point and a half.
I even see it in my head. He just a child. Oh, that was one of my favorite lines too. So I'm so happy that one came up. I'm enjoying it.
I don't know. I might get rid of this one because this one's a little hard. I might have to like literally paint the picture.
No, bring it on.
Of this one. Okay. So it starts off a very old 2008 video. He's like, okay, so what I was thinking, and then someone comes in and punches him in the face. Oh, I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this.
See, yeah, that one was a little hard. I should have threw that one away.
Okay. Manny, are you trying it?
I am like mind fucked. I have no clue of any of these vines. I'm just like,
You never
alright.
My go another one.
The only one I had some sort of a idea was the rapist one and the barbecue sauce on my titty. Everything else is just like
A child.
A child.
I love that one.
Okay. Someone's carrying a plate of food. They come around a corner. Someone on top of the stairs and screams.
Oh, I dropped my croissants.
That's a half a point for you. Close enough.
I almost dropped
my
Croissant.
That's my shit.
croissant.
I fuck with that.
He jumped in on that one. Hey. All right. Greaves is up a point to Manny's half. We got two more, so you got to try to steal this.
Anybody's game.
You got to try to steal this. Let's see if I can pantomime this good. Someone's chilling. Ooh, these last two are gonna be sucky. Okay, someone's chilling in a bunk bed. They have a yellow crayon. They're looking at it. Just Tibbling comes in. Chris.
Huh?
I stopped. You said hold on, so I said Chris. You had to finish the vine.
Go ahead.
He's chilling in a bunk bed holding a crayon. And Sibling comes in and says, Chris, is that a weed? I'm calling the police. And then goes to the microwave and hits 911.
What the fuck are you even talking about?
Yeah, dude, nah.
I got to get better quotes then. I failed you guys.
See, when I was on Vine, I watched like funny skits, but I mostly watched guys beatboxing.
Guys beatboxing? That's so left field from you.
Marcus Perez.
Marcus Perez. Yes.
Shout out to him.
Look at y'all connecting on
What
something.
was the last one though?
Him and Jinx. Jinx were my favorite. Jinx was funny. That was the Vine.
I like that. What was
I don't know.
what was that dude?
I'll save the news for after this last one, but
Okay.
I'll save the news. This one's going to be hard, so I really got to pantomime this. Think of a little kid, bowl cut.
Yeah.
No, not that
I like the auto-tune version more, bro. He's like, yeah.
Oh, no, not that one.
Okay, good. Proceed.
All right, little kid, bowl cut, bright blue eyes. You know, yeah. Real PBS kid.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Fuck, I know this one. Hold on.
Minute.
No. Fuck, I know this one.
Who are you? Okay.
It cuts off after wait a damn minute. Yeah, which one are you talking about? Oh, I failed.
I win.
Caboose, you could do what you want with that segment.
All I know is I win.
All I know is the YouTube community is going to get that a lot more than you guys just did. Because they're going to see the video and everything and be like, oh, I get it. I understand.
Why did I guess it? That was so fucking obvious.
My brain has been expunged with TikTok, so I'm sorry.
Faxxx, though.
I mainly watched like that dude who did the Stewie impressions and the Disney in real life shit.
Yes.
I can't think of his name.
Story time.
Yes, that guy.
Fuck, what was his name?
I can't think of it, but I love that dude.
Simba.
Yeah.
What was his name?
What was this one thing he went on, too? He came up to, like...
When he came up to Total Stranger, he's like, this lady was smelling,
Narrating strangers' lives.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck, what was
Little
his name?
did she know.
Yeah.
She has something on her lip. No, I'm just kidding. No.
That kid was funny as hell.
Yeah, where'd he go? Fucking
Him
lost.
and, watermelon!
Watermelon.
It's a watermelon inside a watermelon!
Him and his watermelon gang going down the street where Fortnite got the dance.
Yeah, that was my shit.
Okay, so I got to say the news that I meant to say. I never watched a single Vine in my life besides compilations after the fact it was shut down. Never downloaded it, never logged in, never looked through anything, never went through that phase.
What?
Really?
Skipped all of that.
What?
I even made Vines.
Oh my god, dude. I was on Vine a lot,
I wonder if
dude.
you could find my old Vine videos.
You can't.
I bet you can.
Yeah.
Well, it might be like the old MySpace thing, but maybe.
You low key, there used to be some Vines after dark. That was the OnlyFans craze, but without the OnlyFans, if you know what I'm saying, because you get.
I mean, kind of like TikTok is now. You scrolling and then like
but
there's
you can
Vine
make
after dark.
You can make the content if you get what I'm saying.
Savage.
Yeah, there was some crazy shit. I'll just be scrolling and all of a sudden there's a dick in the phone.
Is that where that the Vine came from? Is that a dick on the phone?
Oh shit!
It's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny
I
that
never
you
went through
see all of these Vine things come up on TikTok, though.
Yeah,
Right.
old school Vines. Is
Like people
I
will
seen
be
that.
ad-libbing, doing it and playing those old audio clips. Vine was
Like,
superior.
I was so lost from it, I didn't even know it was going on.
Damn.
Now that I look back on it, I didn't even know that was a thing. Like, I don't know. I guess I just wasn't paying attention. I don't know.
I
missed
was
all
on a
of it.
couple of Vines.
I was paying attention to everything that was happening on the YouTube community and how that was growing, I guess. So maybe that's why.
Thomas
But-
Sanders.
Was that Disney dude?
Yeah, Thomas
okay.
Sanders was the Disney
Yeah.
dude. Apparently, he has a TikTok.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I'm following it.
Chocolate Rain has a TikTok. Steve from Blue's Clues has a TikTok. A lot of OG people have a TikTok, and they're just cruising at like 300,000 followers. You know, just kind of personal, to be honest. It's a little weird to see celebrities get more like they feel comfortable on TikTok. Do you kind of see that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's his name? That played Draco Malfoy. He is super comfortable on TikTok.
Well, I gave us that little break.
What did I win?
After the Marvel thing? Who won who?
What did I win? I won.
A kiss on the cheek, bro.
Oh, bragging rights. Honors, a handshake. I didn't give y'all no prizes. Maybe a get out of jail free card for the next fuck challenge you lose or something.
Yeah. I like that.
I'll take it.
Okay, there you go.
I like that.
I'd like to cash it in. No.
Sure, I still lost. So
Who knows?
well, Caboose does actually. But yeah. So obviously, the elephant in the room that no one's addressing, well, that I'm not addressing yet, is the 2-episode premiere of Hawkeye. The whole reason why the wifey brought out the cup and amazing, and Clint is a badass.
Wow.
And he takes no shits, and he just carries big dick energy everywhere he goes. And Haley Steinfeld, perfect for Kate Bishop, amazing. A little annoying at first, but came around second episode. A whole bunch I just want to unload right now. I don't know where to start. I guess let's start at the beginning. Giggity. I guess let's start at the beginning with the musical. That was kind of annoying. The Steve Rogers and the Avengers stuff,
But it was funny.
It was
funny. Hilarious as fuck. Me and the wife were cracking up, but I was kind of annoyed. Like a minute 30 in, it's like, okay, this scene should have ended by now, type of deal.
But it showed one key important thing on the whole series, that Hawkeye's going deaf.
It was set up perfectly.
Yeah.
With that.
And by the way, for the people that are saying that this shit was mid, you guys have no fucking taste whatsoever. Like, y'all really don't. Sorry.
There has been some mid arguments. I've seen that. I don't know why.
Fucking.
The first 15, maybe.
Yeah, but like, I've seen people like I watch this shit at Game Informer, right? Game Informer, the magazine shit. They have a Facebook channel, right? And they rate shit. They rate all the games, all the series and shit. I'm like, yo, half the time they're on it. But they rated Hawkeye a 5 out of 10. I'm like, are you guys fucking high? They're like, Jeremy Renner was dry. The connection between Kate Bishop and Jeremy Renner was trash. The series took too long to develop. I'm like, the first 2 episodes, bro. The first episode was The second episode was hard.
I gotta be honest, first episode, I don't know how you guys were, but I was confused. It felt like a lot was happening for no reason. It felt out of place.
It was like a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of information, but I get what they're doing, because it's not gonna be like a fucking like 16 episode series.
It's 6 or 9? 9 is
it?
Yeah,
I think so. It's gonna be shorter, so they have to jam pack the episodes in.
This is what the wife you brought up, because you notice how obviously this is like 4 days before Christmas now.
Yeah.
I feel like the day where he gets to finally have his family Christmas is gonna be like the Christmas when it comes out for us type of deal. Like that week of.
Yeah.
That was just theory that just popped in my head because you brought that up. Sorry.
That's a good theory.
I can't take that. Elena did. She brought that up. I was like,
he's got what, 5 days?
Shit.
5 days until Christmas?
Yeah, the first episode, it was 5 days till Christmas.
Yeah.
And that's when the whole suit thing broke out. Spoiler alert, sorry. That's when the whole suit thing broke out. It was 5 days. He's like, you robbed my Christmas from me.
Yeah.
The lines were amazing when he was in the bank He's like, Kate Bishop was like, do I look like a bag of money? No, because a bag of money be useful to me right now. Oh.
And it just shows like not all the glory of all the Avengers. He's just a regular guy.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to have a family life.
Yeah, the fact that he's just a regular guy and he's whipping ass should already be an 8 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'm biased. Like I said, Hawkeye's like one of my
favorite. Falcon.
Yeah,
but he has a suit and all this shit now.
Yeah,
so.
but Falcon's trash. No offense.
I'm gonna play that again. Fucking throw some at you.
Hey, Falcon. If the series would not have the Winter Soldier in it, would you have watched it?
Yeah, honestly,
I would have watched it, but I would have been mad because that shit was trash. Him by himself.
I'm the Hawkeye. I'm not bringing this up. This is
himself. Garbage. If there wasn't a connectivity between the two, like the Winter Soldier, it would have been a fucking below mid series. Because him as a main character cannot carry by himself. He needs a supporting character.
Well, he is a supporting cast, so that makes sense. So I can see that. I can see the argument both ways.
Jeremy Renner can carry by himself.
He can. Okay, either way, continue. I'm sorry. I can't win this argument right now.
You're good. I still like the series. I'm not gonna lie. It was a good series, and it brought a lot of like real life shit into it, which I appreciate. Disney's doing a lot of that, bringing like real life problems into it. Shout out to the Black culture. We love y'all. BLM movement, etc. Anyway, off topic. Back to Hawkeye. Like I said, I'm biased. Hawkeye's like one of... Alright, Groups. I'm biased. Hawkeye is like one of my favorite characters, but it needs to be jam-packed because it's a short amount of episodes. So obviously they need to put a lot of shit in it. But if you actually like watch a series and then watch a breakdown of the series, you understand it more. You have more appreciation for the show. It's a lot of like, I would say like what the Avengers were before the Avengers were Avengers. You know what I'm saying? Because Steve Rogers was nothing without the serum. Iron Man was nothing without the suit. You know what I'm saying? And this guy is something without anything.
Hulk was nothing without his accidental experiment.
Exactly. It's like a beginning shit for Hawkeye, but really not a beginning shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a Kate Bishop story with accompanying Hawkeye. And if you read the comics, what Disney's taken from the comic, this is one of the best comics and one of the best written series that I ever read in any Marvel comic to this day. And that's saying a lot because I read a lot of comics, including Marvel Zombies, which is my favorite all the time. But that's another episode, another podcast. But it's a really, really good story between the two. Really good story. Really sad story. So hopefully it doesn't go that way, but we'll see.
As you can tell, Stream, this is Hope's favorite character.
Yes, sir.
He's extremely excited. I mean, I'm excited now that this came out. Grief, what's your first takes on this?
I completely agree. I love the chemistry between Jeremy Renner and her. It was great. I love just the snarkiness of Hawkeye, like towards her. He's treating her like any older person would treat a teenager. I don't want to fucking deal with you.
Bro.
Get out of here. Go play with your YouTubes and
you ruined my Christmas because you decided to take my old suit.
But I love how they shown what made her get into being how she was with, black belt.
Into archery.
Black belt at age. How old did her mom say?
I think it was 11 or some shit like that.
Yeah, I think it was younger than that.
Yeah, I was thinking it was younger.
8 or 9. Yeah.
And all these trophies in archery and, all
you got to remove some of them to make room for more type of deal.
And she became an all-around badass, but she was still a kid. Yeah, she's 22, but she's still a kid in his eyes, and she acts like any young.
She does act like a teenager.
Yeah, every older 18-year-old, how they act, they think they know it all, they think they're invincible kind of attitude, and he's kind of taking that father attitude towards it, and I like it.
You guys, spoiler, you guys understood the ending of episode 2, right? You know who that is, the character, correct?
No, actually, I was going to ask you on that. I just didn't
That's
bring that up
Echo.
yet.
Yes, I knew that.
That's Echo? Okay.
Yes.
Echo. Which
I knew
is
that.
played by that girl that we can't pronounce the name of.
Yes.
Completely deaf. Yeah. We brought her up. Fucking amazing. So,
Can we
Echo is in connection with Kingpin, right? That's
Yes.
Kingpin's daughter.
Yes.
Kingpin's daughter that he killed her family to raise her, to shape her, which is pretty fucking interesting. But
which is what I was going to bring up the tracksuit game, because they kind of joked on him at the beginning, and now they seem to be messed with. You kind of don't want to fuck with them right now.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about, guys. That comedic relief about the tracksuit gang or whatever.
Yeah.
I love that interaction.
Tracksuit Mafia?
Yes.
Tracksuit Mafia, yeah.
Yeah, they're fucking hilarious, dude.
I love that interaction when he got himself caught. That was fucking hilarious.
He played it amazing.
Yes.
And I was still kind of nervous for him, because obviously the way he joked about him, the dude in the back, and obviously that ending cutscene and how it just ended abruptly.
Yeah.
They don't seem to be messed with anymore. Yeah, they do. And they kind of seem they upped the game a little bit. And obviously, I was listening to John Jay and Rich obviously this morning, and he said he saw the first 2 episodes, and he was like, he laughed at the tracksuit gang. So like, to I guess the average person that like not deep into Marvel, they just like how it's written in shows.
Yeah,
they wrote it well. Tracksuit gang came off comedic, hilarious. Yeah, and it's like, well, you guys got me on cuff now, so it's hilarious.
Yeah, Echo has her series coming up on Disney Plus as well. So I'm kind of like interested of her connection with the mafia is, and why she's seeming to be the bad guy here when she's actually a good guy in the comics. Well, she's not a good guy either. She's kind of like a anti-hero. Yeah, kind of. So I'm really interested about like the connection that they're gonna have. Like, are they gonna team up, or is she gonna be like the antagonist for this one? Because I don't think the mafia is gonna be an antagonist. Because since you guys don't know
all day.
Yeah, since you guys don't know the comics, the guy, the stepdad, he's actually the swordsman that taught Hawkeye everything he knows. So Hawkeye was trained by a swordsman and a master arrow. So he's actually the guy that teaches Hawkeye. But I also think
made the Ronin alter. I was gonna bring this up later, but keep going.
I actually think he's gonna be like a ploy antagonist. Like, at first we're gonna be like, you know how they did in WandaVision, that it was Agatha all along. Mm-hmm. I low key think it's gonna be the mom. That's the main antagonist, because she's playing dumb. And in the comics, she also has a special role.
I'll bring her up right here.
Oh, you bring her up? Sweet. This is just a theory, guys. Like, I don't know what Disney's gonna take of it, but in the comics, she also has, like, if you read the book itself, I'll link the book to you guys, so I'll send it to you guys in the DMs or whatever. If you read the comic, like, she plays a big part, because she's actually not in the comics. Her dad actually doesn't die. Her mom is like away all the time, and then her mom was actually the main antagonist the whole time. I forgot her name, but she does play a super big role. And the fact that Disney already showed like the guy with amazing swordmanship skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's hiding something. I fucking know it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I was gonna bring that up. Yeah. Her mom, Eleanor Bishop, played by Vera Farmiga. I don't know. I put quotations. Sus, which also kind of correlated into bringing up the fact what you brought, the dude that trained Hawkeye, who ended up obviously becoming Ronin. And I was going to bring up the fact of how it looks like Disney's going to write in like another PTSD and maybe get into it more, and how he's going to have to deal with what he did as Ronin.
Yeah.
Do you see that coming? Because he's kind of having flashbacks already in the first episode.
Yeah, well, with the suit and everything being brought back to light, I mean...
And then, yeah.
Yeah. Can we talk about the LARP scene real quick? That was fucking amazing, dude. That was amazing.
I was so like when it first he showed up, I'm thinking, there's no way he's about to actually do this. And then they kept talking to him, and he's like, "No, really?" And I was like, "There's no way he's just gonna be like, you know what? Screw this, and go get the suit." And then he proceeds to actually pretend.
What? Amazingly, he's like, "Gotcha, bitch."
The fact that he just slow-mo walks and like KOs the whole team is so fucking funny. And he's like, "Just kill me, dude. Go ahead."
They all surround him, and he just blah, and it was so good.
It was fucking great. It was so good. That was a perfect scene. I like I said, the 2 episodes were hard. The second episode was way better, but like they have to explain a lot, bro.
Oh yeah.
Because if they do it to the comic book perspective, which they're doing it to a T. Like even the scenes, like if you see the comic, like the cutscenes from like the car scene per se, right? Do you remember the trailer when they're in the car? That's from the comic. Like it's literally page by page.
Oh.
And they kind of had like a little Easter egg in the first episode that not a lot of people caught. That Kingpin, because remember they said Tony Stark sold everything, right?
Yeah.
So you remember Stark Towers, right?
Mm-hmm.
You remember King the Conqueror?
Mm-hmm.
So King the Conqueror in the comics bought Stark Towers with Kingpin. So
And they had an Easter egg like that in the first episode or something?
I think it might be a reach, but they do have a bout with Loki in the comic. And King, sorry, not Loki, King the Conqueror, because Kate Bishop goes with Hawkeye through a time warp, and they fight King the Conqueror in King the Conqueror's world of kings.
Holy shit, that might be a reach, but damn!
Yeah, it's a reach, but it's like everything's just adding up.
What you're telling me is Kane the Conqueror is about to make an appearance in Hawkeye.
It might be, might not be. I don't know.
I can see Kingpin making more of an appearance in Hawkeye, like his big ass shadow. I can see that happening.
But you gotta remember, season 2 of Loki's yet to be done, and also I don't know what Spider-Man is gonna do, Doctor Strange and all that shit, fucking with the timeline. It might affect other Disney series. We don't know about that.
These are going to be the 2 biggest movies that change everything. So, yeah.
But they did say that somebody bought that property because they were talking about it in the first episode. They're like, "Oh yeah, we just bought some real estate up in the blah 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 by a generous buyer, but whatever," and they didn't say the name of the buyer.
I don't remember. I got to rewatch that.
Yeah, it was quite a reach, but I'm not 100% certain. Like I said.
Damn. So okay. How do you think Black Widow's going to make more of an appearance other than that first episode? Do you think he's going to end up dealing with like her sacrificing herself? Obviously, because this is after Endgame currently.
Yeah.
So, do you think he's going to be dealing with that more, or more of him dealing with the PTSD from Ronin?
I think it's going to be more Ronin.
Yeah. I think it's up in the air right now but Scarlett Johansson just did sign again with Marvel.
Oh, even after the feud, too.
Yeah. So, well, she had a feud with Disney, not Marvel.
Oh, true. Disney. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. But she did sign with Marvel again. So it might be a possibility, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I think it's going to deal more with Ronin than anything.
Yeah. I agree with you guys with the Ronin thing. I wanted like a whole episode of just like him like reliving like the Ronin era, but I don't think that's going to happen either. It's going to be a bunch of flashbacks. I don't think they could get away with that.
That would be dope.
Damn. I kind of caught on to like the Ronin thing. Like I didn't think they were going to bring up Ronin. Like Ronin was the furthest thing from my mind of what they were going to at least explain and answer questions to. And then when everything started happening and I saw the sword first, and I was like, I immediately turned to Lane and I was like, Endgame! Yeah. Oh, we're all in agreement. The bomb is sus. Tracksuit gang is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I did forget to bring up Kazi. He looks like the tracksuit gang leader. He was the dude that didn't say anything.
The
He
guy in the
just
suit?
stared menacingly a lot.
Menacingly.
Thank you. I'm staring, and him's staring. I don't know. I don't know who he is personally, but he seems like he's holding a lot of grudges for whatever reason. We just didn't bring him up.
Yeah, he was very quiet, but as soon as I saw Echo, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I didn't even click. Like, yeah, that scene just hit harder.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even realize. Hawkeye, Clint, big dick energy, like we know. The wifey keeper, we were like, me and Landis, like, do you think she knows? Or like,
Oh, she
is he
knows.
keeping things secrets? And then
Mm.
she is like, how's the suit going? Or the high targeted merchandise or some
She
shit. And I
even
was
knows
like,
about
he's
the-
fucking telling her everything.
She even knows about the tracksuit mafia.
Yeah. Oh, them again?
I'm not
She's
gonna
a fucking
lie.
real one, bro. She's a
I
real
totally
one.
forgot he had 2 sons.
Yeah, same.
Like I thought it was just one.
Yeah, it was in, what was it, Age of Ultron, where Scarlet brought
Yeah.
up, was like,
Traitor.
you traitor. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that.
I did until
Lena brought that up.
Yeah. Did you notice how his son was speaking sign language to him?
Mm-hmm.
That's cute.
That's when I
ASL
put
moment.
first. It was so good.
I
Yeah.
think there's going to be a lot more of that in this, for
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, he goes in the comics. He goes completely deaf.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, but Stark. I don't know how far Disney's gonna take it, but in the comics, like Tony Stark brings his hearing back with some device or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like,
Crazy.
you know, fucking, he gets, like, kind of actual superpowers with Stark Tech type of deal.
Yeah.
But,
But
yeah.
I like that Disney's like doing this shit. Like I said, like we just said about the whole BLM movement and stuff like that, and now to bring another set of viewers like the ASL community, I think that's amazing. Disney's always doing shit like this, which is really spectacular. It's really crazy.
Kate Bishop
yeah.
is hot.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Haley Steinfeld, yeah.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that brings me to the next point. Clint becoming deaf because of everything that happened from Avengers to Endgame. That one scene, how'd you become deaf, or how'd you lose your hearing? And it's just flashbacks of him just
Too hard to tell.
everything. Yeah, too hard to tell. It looks like he's going to be dealing with this PTSD from Ronin. Black Widow, probably first episode done. Musical was hilarious. We're all loving and exciting for what's happening with this series, and what is Echo coming out next, right? Right after this, or
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the
yeah, I have to look at the set list
what the
again.
timeline looks like. Yeah, I don't think it has a set date to come out yet.
Yeah, actually, I don't think our next series probably won't be till next spring because we got 2 movies after this coming out. So.
Yeah, and they have a shit ton of stuff, like Ironheart, Armor Wars. Like they have a lot. Like they have to introduce a lot of characters and shit like that.
And we still have yet to get Secret Invasion, and that could change the game again from
But
multiverse.
Secret Invasion is not going to be. I think that should be like almost the last thing Disney should do.
Really, it's not it though. Currently,
No, but I think Disney could fuck it up if they do that, because Secret Invasion could do so much to this. It could even end everything, because Secret Invasion's the comics end everything.
yeah. Go ahead.
Echo is not going to come to Disney Plus until 2023.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
They haven't even started production yet.
Yeah, but they introduced her this early.
Yeah,
so
they
that means
they have the lead actor cast, and they are writing the series.
Well, I guess they gotta wait till everything else unfolds.
Yeah.
Well, the same thing with Kang the Conqueror. Like he was casted and he wasn't introduced for a while. But I'm glad they did. Amazing actor, by the way.
Yes.
Can't wait to see him. I can't wait to see.
You could call
second
me
season Loki.
I forgot what he said, but he ended with the
have-
Conqueror.
I have many names. I have many names. Such a good series. I want to go back and rewatch the whole Loki series.
Marvel's getting a lot deeper. It's becoming a 2-week marathon now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, 23 movies. It's already like a 6-month marathon. Either way.
When does the next episode of Hawkeye comes out? I think
Thursday.
Wednesday or Thursday?
That's Wednesday. Yeah.
Is it Wednesday or Thursday?
It's Wednesdays.
Wednesday.
Because of all the Star Wars things coming out in the next year on
Yes,
Fridays.
sir.
That
I'm excited about that as well. I can't wait for the
gets
fucking
closer. I'm pretty
Book
sure
of
we're going to have
Boba
a
Fett.
dedicated episode. Uh-huh.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Marvel's time to shine. God damn it.
I have my two favorite series, the Book of Boba Fett and fucking Hawkeye. Oh, I'm hard.
Yeah, that shout out Willie. That's what he brought up because I kind of talked to him about Hawkeye and how good it was and blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh, that's cool. But this is what I'm excited for. And then sent a gif of Boba Fett. It's like, makes sense.
my fellow Star Wars nerd. We need to bring him for that episode.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But he needs to fucking... he's getting a new schedule, so he's going to be on our time.
True. He's going to be on normal days. So
Yeah.
he
So
should be
hopefully, we can
on
make
at night when we are now.
Yeah, we can make a day to like for him to stay up and like actually talk on the podcast. So that'd be really interesting.
Yeah, because obviously me and Grief could probably talk about the lore more than I can. But I could carry along. But yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm a little
I know a little
laxed
bit
on the
but
Star Wars.
that'd have to be your podcast, Manny,
Yeah, for sure.
because I know a little bit.
I can
You
bring
gonna
my
learn
boy-
us today, man? Okay.
I still haven't brought my boy James in here. Wait till I get Mr. James in here, man. That dude, he's older Korean man. That man's more of a weeb than anybody in this universe. I love that man. I wish he was my father.
Don't they start watching anime at like birth or?
Probably. But he's definitely asleep this time. He got kids and shit. So
Yeah.
But he shows me like pictures of his kid's setup that he bought. He's like, yo, is this good? And it's like a fucking dope ass computer, like a $3,000 computer. He's like, yeah, I just got this for my kids so they could stream.
Is he adopting?
Yeah, right?
Savage.
How does he feel about adopting a 27-year-old man?
Shit. Like, look at this shit, bunch. I'm gonna just open the messages from him. This is what he sent me the 27th when the No Way Home trailer came out. He's like, the other time he's like, oh, did you see Hawkeye? Boop. The trailers for She-Hulk. Boop, boop, boop. The trailer for Moon Knight. The posters from Spider-Man. Like, we just talk about fucking nerd shit all day. It's amazing.
Savage.
Literally. Any movie shit, anything. Look at this. This is his man cave.
Oh, nasty.
Poster Shang-Chi with the lights. Obviously, he's Korean, so he loves Shang-Chi.
I love that movie.
This is for you, Greaves. He got 37 of these. I don't know
That
if you
is
can
sick
see
as
the Oreo.
fuck.
The Pokemon Oreo. He got 37 bags to try to catch the 3 starter Pokemons.
Yep.
That guy is a stud, man.
Shang-Chi was a great movie.
Shang-Chi was a really, 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 really good movie. I'm trying to find a picture of his setup so you can see like his actual setup. Look, he even bought custom keycaps for his daughter's setup, Pokemon theme. He got like Pikachu keycaps. Cute.
That sounds legit. I didn't even know the Oreo thing was going on with Pokemon.
Yeah, he got it a long time ago. And he's, like I said, he's a huge Star Wars buff. This is his little Star Wars shit. He's got the lightsabers over it. The OG posters from when the
when it first
came out.
launched.
Yeah, and then he's got this.
I'm jealous.
Oh, dude, I was jealous. He's also sent me racist, funny memes about how we pronounce shit because I'm Hispanic and I always say "Rello" when I see him and shit like that, just to fuck with him because he's Korean.
That's racist.
So he says me shit like this.
Latinos be like, Home Depot. TMT.
He's hilarious. I'm trying to find another picture of his setup. Nah, that's it. That's all he sent me. But he has. I went to his house and he literally has like a den just dedicated to this, and he has like OG movie posters of like when the movie's first released, framed with like the lights around LED lights and shit, all memorabilia. Like I said, he's a huge Star Wars fan. He has his chair is the Boba Fett throne, like he's sitting on it. Really fucking dope. Yeah,
Liddy.
yeah, dude's a stud.
Wow. Yeah, that's my hopes for my one day future man cave. That's it. Just Marvel, everything, everything.
I'll try to
Marvel
make
and
a
anime.
podcast one day, so we can talk. And he's a huge Marvel guy. He loves DC, Marvel, all that shit. Like he's literally all that shit. Comics, anime. I even borrowed some of his manga. He gave me some mangas that he has. Like, they're all around great guy.
Savvy. Well, it's the people you know.
Oh yeah.
And the people you blow. Wait, that's after hours.
Yeah.
That might, I think that brings us a little over to the end of our podcast there. I mean, we're over here fandoming over his room. We haven't even met him in person. Ridiculous.
So, I'm already thinking about like when I get my own place, how am I going to do mine?
But I do have a inspirational quote from our top Spider-Man movie. It's a cute one. Yeah, it's a cute one. You'll remember the scene as soon as I say it.
I remember it.
Me. That was good. That was good. All right, that was good.
That was good.
We're a little team. Me as the teacher who could still do it. You as the student who can do it. Just not as good. I'm proud of us. Yeah.
I remember it.
I do remember that.
But yeah, I appreciate y'all, spending the time. Talking to me, talking to us, talking to the viewers. It's always fun doing these podcasts. We're at episode 14. We're flying through these already,
Flying.
It doesn't even feel like 2 hours anymore. But yes, Mr. Grief?
I just had a mini heart attack.
You thought you had a spider?
No.
You thought you weren't live?
I looked over here, and I'm going to lift it
Please
up.
tell me we were muted this whole entire time.
And you see this button right here? This green one right here? I thought that this was this one, which this one would say
It's the
something
mute button.
is y'all's. This is y'all's meter right there. That's y'all's meter.
Okay, yeah.
I thought I did a quick glance over at it, and I thought I had y'all muted for the past 2 hours.
I quit. I would have quit.
If I would have had y'all muted for the last 2 hours, I would have just left.
You better. I would have picked a flight and punched you in your face.
Because otherwise, it was literally going to be a podcast of people seeing y'all's mouths moving, me answering questions, but nothing from y'all.
That was
But pretty sure,
I
though,
feel like somebody would have said something.
Elena would have definitely, or
True.
even Caboose would have said something, had it. But that gave me the biggest fucking mini heart attack I've ever had. Because, like, I was sitting here, I was getting everything ready because Junior's doing his closing out shit. And I'm like, okay, here's for the music. I'm going to start turning that up, get the mute. And I went like this to be ready, and I seen that.
Oh, no.
Streamer problems. Well, stream, you didn't have a little heart attack. You heard all of us today talk a shit ton. We only had, 3-4 topics, but a shit ton of news and everything came out from it.
Yeah, we talked like an hour and 40 minutes about Spider-Man and other topics. And 20 minutes of Hawkeye. And Hawkeye had the most shit written in the book.
Yeah. I feel like we went through that because I kind of just fucking vomit.
You definitely you spilled it out. That was kind of what I was hoping for. I mean, I had it structured just in case.
Yeah,
it got, but no, you spilled out literally everything I wanted to talk about and answered it at the same time. So I don't know, it worked out perfectly. And Spider-Man it's Spider-Man. You can't get enough of that.
I'm just happy with the clip that's in chat.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm about to catch it after this.
Yeah, facts.
I just want to thank everyone that tuned in to the stream and on YouTube watching this. It's much appreciated as always. We're here every Monday at 8:30 Mountain Time, 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern.
10:30 Eastern. Night boys.
Not boys. Night podcast, and then the previous week's podcast will be uploaded on Greaves.
Usually
Gaming's
Sunday night, Monday sometime. I was
Sunday
late.
night, Monday morning, depending on his work.
I was
Which
late
is already
today.
live, guys.
Yeah, I was
Already
late
live.
today.
Last week's episode is live now.
I was late on uploading it. I didn't upload it till like an hour or two before the podcast, but whatever.
Yep.
It's better than what I did last week, so.
Yeah, So that'll be there at youtube.com/The Lonely Gamer God in the URL, or you can just type in Grieve Gaming in the search bar. And you can catch this podcast live as we're recording it, same time, same deal, on twitch.tv/Grieve Gaming. That's the dude below me in his signature hat, green, front bill going on, Astro white headset going on. And you got the dude
That's
to my
gonna
left over
change.
here. Oh, shit. Well, we'll get to that later. You got the dude to the left here in the Nike sweatshirt, looking sexy as fuck as always. All Hope Lost 420. You can catch him on twitch.tv/All Hope Lost 420 eventually. He's there. He got his previous videos there. And then
Watch my videos.
yeah, and then you got your host for the week, JMit34, moi. You can catch me on the TikToks, junior_Lakey. I had a couple recent ones up there, getting back into it slowly. Also catch me on the twitch.tv/JMit34. We're here. Again, I want to thank everyone for coming out and watching this week's podcast. I hope you were entertained. I hope you guessed the Vine ones better than these guys fucking did. Angry. I need to get better quotes. I'm sorry, guys. But again,
He chose the memes that were in the back of the closet. Like,
exactly.
that nobody's seen.
But thank you. We shall catch y'all guys next week. Deuces.